Good evening. It is Tuesday, June the 20th, 2023, and it is time for Team Tuesday. I am your hostess, Lanicia Mayberry. The mission statement is to bring strength, independence, and empowerment to individuals and their families by building confidence and financial freedom through affordable fashion. While $5 jewelry may not change the world, we believe those who wear it will. Our team scripture is Proverbs 10:4. The hands of the diligent shall prosper. Our team mantra is saving souls from poverty and building generational wealth, $5 at a time. And our team motto is habits reflect the mission. Good evening, team hustling honeys and homies. I was trying to hide that stuff back there, and it's just like all up in the camera. So and the girls smiling at y'all. Sorry, fellas. Sorry. All right. So if you are here watching live, please go ahead and comment hustle hard. If you are catching the replay, go ahead and comment hashtag replay. Don't forget to share the YouTube link. I should have wore something different. The YouTube link to this video on your team pages for those team members that might not be included on Team Hustling Honeys and Homies page. Good evening to everyone coming in. So glad to see you all piling on in here. Remember, okay, if you would like to add your team members to our team page, you must answer the questions. You can't just hit invite. You have to answer the questions. What is their consultant number and what is their name in the back office, right? For example, my name on Facebook is Lanicia Mayberry. My name in the back office is Fabulous $5 Fashions by Lanicia Mayberry. That is my business's name. That is what my business is registered as in the back office. And so if the person you are inviting, or if you yourself are requesting to join this team page, you would need to answer that question. If it's the same, put same. But yeah, that's how you get on this team page, okay, if you're watching the YouTube link. So tonight we are going to have part 1 of our goal setting session, okay? So I decided to briefly go over a few things, but it's going to turn into it's going to be a whole bunch of brief messages in one long message. Does that make sense? Hopefully not too long, okay? So we're going into the new fiscal year. Woo-woo! July 1st will be our new fiscal year. So I feel like it's important to plan things out ahead of time and have a good idea of where you want to go in the new year. Failure to plan is a plan to fail, right? So it's important that we look at, number one, things that you could possibly set a goal for, right? As far as things that you can achieve paparazzi wise, things that my hair looks so wild, so distracted. Things that paparazzi can reward you for, and things that you can reward yourself for. Okay. So first, let's look at goal setting. Okay. We're going to look at goal setting, and then we're going to look at things to set goals for. Hello, everyone coming in the room. So I'm going to share my screen. No. Entire screen. No. Oh, stick on it. Is that it? Nope. That's not it. Sugar. Honey, I had, where did it go? It's here. Now how do I share that? I should have practiced, huh? Sorry, guys. A window. There it is. Okay. All right. That was unnecessary time spent, right? Sorry, guys. So, SMART goals. And I hope you brought pen and paper to tonight's training so that you could take copious notes. Please don't tell yourself the lie we procrastinators tell ourselves is, oh, I'll just watch it now and then I'll go back later and actually write stuff down. No, please take the time to get pen and paper right now. You should always bring pen and paper to Team Tuesday, but this one especially, okay? It's important to write notes because what's going to happen is there's going to be ideas that come to your mind as we are chatting this evening. And if you don't write them down, hello everyone coming in, if you do not write them down, then you will lose that thought. And that's very valuable information. The stuff that comes to you on the fly, a lot of times turns out to be very valuable information. So SMART goals, okay? SMART goals are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, time bound. What does that mean? Sometimes I've heard people say, I'll ask them, so what are your goals for this month? Oh, I want to make a lot of money. Okay, that's not specific, it's not measurable. So if it's not those two things, then it's not attainable, right? And if it's not attainable, then it's not relevant. The only thing it is maybe time bound because you want to do it this month. But who's to say if you did that this month, if you're not making those first two requirements of specific and measurable. Can everybody still hear and see me okay? It looks like my signal is a little low. Tell me yes if you can still hear me okay. Hopefully you can. Okay, so let's go over the S. The S is for specific. Instead of saying, going with the example of, I want to make a lot of money. Thank you for the yeses. I want to make a lot of money. Instead of saying that, what specific amount do you want to make monthly from your jewelry business? Okay. I've had consultants tell me, I want to make enough to pay my car note. Okay. Not everybody is willing to share how much their car note is. That is private information, but okay, you know what your car note is. So let's say your car note is, I don't know, $350. Some people feel like that's high. I would love a $350 car note myself. But anyway, so you want to make at least $350 a month. That's specific. That's a specific amount. Right under the S, it says, what exactly are you trying to achieve? Exactly what you're trying to achieve in this example is enough money to cover your car note. Okay, $350. Is it measurable? How will you know when you've achieved it? Well, you'll know that you've achieved it when you've made that $350 with me so far. Yes. Okay. Is it attainable? Your goal of $350. Is it genuinely possible to achieve it? Yeah. $350? Let's do the math on that. $350 divided by $2.25, right? That's how much we really make from selling our jewelry, unless you're going to take all your money up front from the $350, take the whole $5 towards it. But let's say you did it correctly and only use your commissions towards that $350. That's selling 156 pieces of jewelry. Is that attainable in a month? Yes, it is. Is it relevant? Does it contribute to your agency's revenue growth? Well, your agency is your business, huh? CEO of you. Is that relevant to you? Yes, because you joined this business to supplement your income, not to suck from your income, right? Right. Is it time bound? When do you want to achieve this goal by? Monthly, right? Exactly. So this is an example that you would need to use and as a blueprint as you are making your goal. You have to be more specific with your goals. Otherwise, you're just talking. Okay? All right. So that is the foundation of this goal setting session. All right. Make sure that your goals are smart. I hope everyone wrote that down. Next, let's talk about, well, you know what? We're going to save the SWOT analysis. Let's save that for part 2 next week. Let's jump right into the things that paparazzi awards us for annually. Start putting those things in the comments that paparazzi recognizes and rewards us for annually. Go ahead and start throwing those things in the comments. You know what those things are. I do too. I just want to see, who's in the house tonight. All I see is a whole bunch of Facebook users. So let me go to the team page and see who rocking with me this evening. Life of the party, yes. What else? What else? What else? What else? Bling Boss, yes. Bling Bosses get to walk the stage this year for the first time. Well, technically second time, but the first time at the gala, the Bling Bosses will walk the stage. Life of the party, Rank Advances Crown Club. That's all. That's all 4 of them. Okay. Life of the Party, Bling Boss, Rank Advancements, Crown Club. And so, what I'm going to do this evening is cover those things so that you can have a better understanding of what those things are, so that you can start to think about, are these goals of yours, or why these should be goals of yours as a member of this organization. So the first thing we're going to go over is, of course, advancement in rank. Okay. I sent these out ahead of time, but I should have labeled them better. That's not it. Let me oh, there it goes. Okay. All right. So, and this is probably really, really difficult to see, you guys, and I'm so sorry. But this is the paparazzi. Ooh, that is so blurry. Paparazzi compensation plan. Okay. You know what? I'm going to find a better chart because that one's kind of bothering me a bit. Let me get back over here. And did I stop sharing? Okay, good. So we're going to open up another tab and I will show you how to get to the chart. Okay. Where's the tab? There it is. All right. Y'all, I am batting 1,000 today. All right. So to get to the paparazzi compensation plan, you can go to paparazziaccessories.com. Okay. Scroll all the way down to the bottom to where it says join my team. Hit join now. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. Before you get to the application portion, you'll see the compensation plan. Okay. All right. And I'm going to make this as big as possible. That's a lot less blurry than that other one. Is that better, everybody? Better for me. All right. And I have the compensation plan open on my computer daily and have one by my calendar. Awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yes. Familiarize yourself with the compensation plan. Okay. It tells you all the ranks from consultant to iconic impressionista. It tells you the requirements of you at every rank as far as personal volume. Okay. 50 PV all the way up to executive director, all the way up to Lux Jet Setter. Then 250 PV is a requirement from that point forward, which really, you guys, is not a lot of PV. It may sound like a lot to some of you, but the longer you're in the business, the more money you make. 250 PV is not really a lot. Some people do that in a day. A lot of people on this team do that in a day. All right, so going down from the left side of the chart, the organizational volume, that tells you the volume that you need at each level in order to achieve that rank. So what we're going to do right now to make this a little bit more make this make a little bit more sense to you. I did create a video some years back on the compensation plan. So we're going to watch that. It's a short video. Okay. You can find it in the guides. All right. Here it is. Let me make sure that's yes. All right. So go back over here. Nope, that's the wrong thing. My God, help Jesus. Okay, here it is. That's not my video playing. Hey y'all, hey, happy Tuesday, happy Team Tuesday. Welcome back. Today we are going to talk about the compensation plan. Now, I know it can be very complicated to understand. It's a little difficult to break down the numbers and how this works and how that works. So I thought, why not explain it as a cartoon? So yes, here is your animated explanation of the compensation plan, right? All right, hustlers, here we go. It's the compensation plan. So meet Chelsea. Chelsea is a brand new independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories. She has her starter kit. She sold her pieces. She's ready to go build a team. So Chelsea wants to know, how does she climb the ranks with Paparazzi Accessories? She wants to know how to get from star consultant to iconic impressionista. So that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. So first things first, the first rank is director. Chelsea needs to be active with a minimum of 50 PV, and she needs 3 active consultants. But where will she find these potential business partners? They can be people that she went to school with, grade school or high school. They can be people that she worked with on a job that she had or currently has. Any person 18 years or older that lives in the United States or within the US territories is eligible to become a paparazzi independent consultant. So Chelsea needs 3 people. She needs to get on the phone. She needs to get on a computer. She needs to communicate with as many people as possible. She has to talk to people. So she did it. She's got her 3 people. She's active. She's active. She's active. And of course, Chelsea is active. So she's now a director. Woohoo! So before we go any further, I want to first explain that the rank of director is the only rank that is determined by the number of people on your team. So let's move forward. So now Chelsea's going for premier director. She needs 3,000 organizational volume. She has 50 PV. Hopefully she's going to get more than that as a leader and lead from the front. But her frontliner has signed someone, and the person she signed has signed someone. So Chelsea's eligible for 10% of her frontliner's 500 PV. She's eligible for 5% of her second level, and she's eligible for another 5% of her third level as a premier director. Her second person she signed doesn't have a team, but she is holding her own with a whole 1,000 PV. Her third person she signed has 500 PV and has signed somebody as well. So altogether, from all 3 legs, she has earned 3,000 OV. Next up, executive director, 6,000 OV is what she needs for that. And now she needs 100 PV. 50 PV is not enough for her to get paid as her rank. So everybody that she signed is following in her footsteps as far as beating their best and doubling their PV. You can see the numbers have grown right here. All her frontliners have doubled in their volume, and their teams have done the same. Those numbers add up to the 6,000 OV that she needs to become an executive director. And now she's eligible for 1% of the entire team's volume. Sweet! Higher the rank, the more volume you need to reach that rank, but you're also eligible for a higher percentage in overall team commissions. All right, so let me explain something real quick. I'm only showing 3 people for sake of space on the screen. So, yes, you need 3 active personally sponsored always to get paid as your rank. But the more personally sponsored you have, the wider you build your front line, the more options you have towards building your numbers. Now, I know some of you are looking at the numbers on the screen and you're like, I've got way more numbers than that, and I'm still a director. What's going on? Well, you, my dear, have what's called a max leg. Let's talk about the 1/3 rule. The 1/3 rule. Here we go. So, the 1/3 rule indicates that no more than 1/3 of the required OV can be generated by one leg of the consultant's organization as it pertains to rank qualification. Wait, what? All right, so let's break it down. Meet Jordan. Jordan is a member of Chelsea's team and she's building her own empire. So Jordan has successfully duplicated herself within her team. She has one leg that follows her very closely. They follow the directions that she gives. They're copying the right cat. They're moving together as one unit. So she has a massive amount of volume coming from this leg. Now, she has signed 2 other individuals who are also building a team and duplicating themselves with their team as well. They're just not as big as her first leg. So her first leg, as you can see, everybody has a volume of 500 PV, just like Jordan. So once again, she has a massive amount of volume coming from this leg. Her middle leg, 2,000 in volume, that's not too shabby coming from 2 people. Her third leg, 50 PV from both of them. So when you add that together, it comes to 5,600 because of her 2 max legs. So that's the compensation plan in a nutshell. You can find the compensation plan in your back office. All right, so like I was saying, that was the compensation plan. If you're wanting more information, if you're interested in building a team, if you want to know how to get that volume from your team so that you can advance in rank and so that you can pull your team up so that they can advance in rank also, that's something to write down on your smart sheet, on your smart goal sheet for next week when we actually set the goals, right? We're just gonna right now tonight, the point of tonight is to start getting things in your head, ideas in your head, if you haven't already started thinking about what you want to achieve for next year. Okay. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you love the animation because we're going to watch another movie, another video. The next video, yeah, I think I will let the whole thing play only because it explains all the way up. It's on Life of the Party, okay? And so I know some of you guys have seen these before, but it's a good refresher for the end of the year. So take a look here at y'all, hey, welcome back. Let's break down Life of the Party. So, what is Life of the Party? Life of the Party is a recognition program that celebrates the consultants with the most personal volume within the paparazzi fiscal year. Now, this definition can be found in the glossary of the planner that was included in your starter kit. So we're just going to break down all the things that you receive at every level with Life of the Party. It is also the only reward that you can receive from corporate that does not require a team. So this is your time to shine. So get your party on. The qualification period for Life of the Party is July 1st through June 30th, and the reward period is September 1st through October 31st. Remember Chelsea from the compensation plan video? Well, she qualified for Life of the Party Bronze in October of 2020. So this means she can begin enjoying Life of the Party member benefits September of 2021. So let's jump right in with Life of the Party Bronze, which is 5,000 PV. To achieve that within 12 months, you need a minimum of 418 PV a month. At the Life of the Party Bronze level, you will receive exclusive access to 5 different accessories monthly for an entire year. You'll also receive a Life of the Party branded bag, 25 pieces from the convention collection, and that comes to about $125 in free jewelry. You'll also receive a leather-bound certificate holder and a shimmering bronze foiled certificate. At the Life of the Party Silver level, 10,000 PV is required. And to do that within 12 months, you need a minimum of 834 PV a month. At this level, you'll receive all rewards from the previous level, plus now those 5 exclusive pieces are coming to your door. You'll also receive one of each convention collection piece. That's at least $425 in free jewelry. Now, the convention collection varies annually. You'll also receive an invitation to the private Life of the Party event hosted by the founders. Next up is Life of the Party Gold Access, which requires 15,000 PV, a minimum of 1,250 PV a month to achieve within a 12-month period. Now, at this level, you're going to receive everything from the previous levels, plus double hostess rewards for an entire year. So that's $10 for every 10 pieces purchased all year long. You'll also get a complete set of the Z Collection Signature Series. Yep, bracelets too. This comes to about $675 plus in free jewelry just for working your business. Next up is Life of the Party Platinum Access, which requires 25,000 PV, a minimum of 2,084 PV a month within a 12-month period. This level, you will receive everything from the previous levels, plus now those 5 exclusive pieces, you're going to receive 5 of each of those. Yes, 25 free pieces a month. That's going to bring your total now to $1,875 plus in free jewelry, plus a sparkling tiara trophy, a Life of the Party branded jacket, and an opportunity to model your favorite paparazzi blockbuster on our replicated website. Diamond Access is next after that, which is 35,000 PV, and a minimum of 2,918 PV a month is what you'll need to accomplish that within the 12-month fiscal year. You'll receive all rewards from the previous levels, plus now you're going to get 10 of each of those exclusive pieces for free, which now brings your total of free jewelry to $3,375 plus just for working your business. You'll also get an ultimate crown trophy, a Vegas getaway with the founders, Misty and Shani, which includes a shopping spree and a trip to the paparazzi corporate office. After that comes Life of the Party Black Diamond, which is 75,000 PV, 6,250 PV is the minimum to achieve that within the 12-month fiscal year. At this level, you'll receive all rewards from the previous levels, plus your chance to bring back one of your favorite $5 accessories from the paparazzi vault. An awe-inspiring crown trophy, a complete set of the entire Z collection, which includes the signature series. This brings your total in free jewelry to $3,625 plus dollars in free jewelry. Pink diamond. Woo! 150,000 PV is the requirement, which is 12,500 PV a month to hit that within the 12 months. At this level, you'll receive everything from the previous levels, plus your chance to bring back one of your favorite $5 accessories from the paparazzi vault in an unreleased color of your choice. What? Yes! You also get to bring back a second $5 accessory from the paparazzi accessories vault in its original color. You'll get an extra $2,000 to spend during the Vegas getaway. And you also receive a jaw-dropping upgraded crown trophy. And last, but certainly not least, Life of the Party Empire Diamond, which is 300,000 PV. You need a minimum of 25,000 PV a month, basically platinum a month, to receive that within the 12-month fiscal year. At this level, you get all rewards from the previous levels, plus you get to design your own $5 accessory. What? You also get to bring back a Z collection piece of your choice, and you get an incomparably regal crown trophy. Now, I know some of you are saying, how do I achieve Life of the Party? It's very simple. You're just going to buy, sell, i.e. party, repeat, which is reinvesting back into your business. Doing this at a rate of 55%. Our commission is 45%. You want to take your 45% and reinvest that 55%. Keep that cycle going and achieve the highest Life of the Party you can get. Beat your best. A glossary of terms and helpful hints can be found in the description of this video. I hope it. All right, unmuted first this time. All right, so that was Life of the Party. So if that's your goal, if you saw something on that video and like, ooh, I want that. I want to model a blockbuster piece. I want to bring back a Z. I want to design my own piece. Write that down, whatever level that was. Life of the Party, blank. I think platinum is the first level where you get to you get the jacket, you get the 10 pieces, you get to model a piece, right? Write that down. Life of the Party platinum. And then next week we'll break down what needs to be sold monthly every month in order to finish the fiscal year at the Life of the Party level. I encourage everyone to at least go for bronze. Why? Bronze is 5,000 PV for the year. It roughly breaks down to like, I think 200. I used to know these numbers so well, you guys. Anyway, I think it's 418 PV a month, I believe, 208 pieces a month. And if you start building at the bronze level, if you can start out at least hitting that amount, then over time, as that builds, you may end up higher than your original goal of bronze. So I say at least go for bronze, but I encourage you to make sure that you are selling at that level and not just buying at that level, okay? So far, we've covered rank advancement and Life of the Party. The last two that we're going to cover are, that's the wrong button, present arms. Just kidding. Our Bling Boss and Crown Club. Let's do Crown Club first since it's right here. Okay. And these are all in the guides, you guys. This is what guide number is this? 4. Okay. Crown Club. What is Crown Club? Crown Club is a trophy that you get from paparazzi for having a certain number of active personally sponsored for 3 months straight. So Crown Club 5 is the very first level. You have 5 active personally sponsored for 3 months straight. You'll get a pen and a certificate. Crown Club level 10, that's the first level where you actually get a trophy, pen and certificate. 25, 50, 75, 100. It does go, I don't remember what the last Life of the Party level was. They did, this hair is driving me. Sorry. Crown Club, okay? I don't remember what the highest Crown Club is. I know, I think Emily Brinson hit 275 for 3 months straight. So every time somebody makes some odd dropping level, they have to raise the bar for what their, it was 150? 150 is the highest, you're saying. Every time someone goes beyond that, they have to raise the level for that. And so that's something to aim for too, because one of the requirements in order to in order to be eligible for Leadership Summit once you become elite is to have 10 active personally sponsored for 10 months straight. And so that's basically not 10 months, 6 months. 10 active personally sponsored for 6 months. And it doesn't have to be 6 months in a row. Excuse me. 6 months. 6 random months. It can be 6 months in a row. It just has to be 6 months between January 1st and December 31st. So, getting into the habit of consistently recruiting and bringing new people in, because sometimes we sign people and they decide, oh, I'm not going to buy any jewelry anymore. And if you only have 10 personally sponsored and that one person drops off and decides they're not going to buy jewelry this year, then that throws off your whole thing, right? So it's important to consistently keep your pipeline full, adding new consultants so that you can achieve that goal of Crown Club. Okay, so that is another goal worth setting for the new fiscal year. And the last one is Bling Boss. Okay, Crown Club, Life of the Party, Bling Boss. The Bling Boss Award is a reward given to paparazzi consultants for hitting 6 figures and 7 figures. Okay, you have 6-figure bling bosses and 7-figure bling bosses. Now, let me tell you something, because the common misconception of bling boss is that you can only hit it if you have a team. That's not true. That's not true. Okay, you can hit Bling Boss. Congratulations to you for getting your Crown Club 10 trophy. You can hit Bling Boss just with jewelry sales, but I tell you what, you gotta really be humping to hit 6 figures in sales on your website. It's not impossible though. Bling Boss is based on your commissions. Okay. It's based on the commissions that paparazzi is paying out to you. So there are individuals in this company who every January hit 6 figures that first month. and forward. Okay. So the way it's rewarded, because sometimes people get confused. On the 20th, which is today, we should have had some Bling Boss folks announced today. The 20th of each month, the individuals who have made 6 or 7 figures from January 1st to the last day of the prior month are announced on the 20th of the next month. So the individuals that were announced today for Bling Boss hit 6 figures or 7 figures between January 1st and May the 31st. If that's something you want to write down as a goal, write it down and we'll discuss how to meet that goal. You can meet this goal off of team commissions as well as website commissions. Okay, so I also wanted to show you all, stop sharing that and share this. This. Okay, this is from 21. I couldn't find one from 22 for some reason, but this is the income disclosure statement. Okay, this is what paparazzi consultants earned on average in 2021. Okay, it tells you the percentage of consultants at each rank, what the highest monthly bonuses paid were, what the lowest monthly bonuses paid were, and what the average is. Okay, so let's look at director. The highest director paid in 2021 received $9,710.65. Wow. The lowest amount paid was $15, which you will never get a check from paparazzi for $15. The lowest commission check they will pay out is $20. But the average director makes about $196 a month. What could you do with an extra $196 a month? Since the majority of my team consists of, the majority of anybody's team consists of star consultants. What could you do if you doubled your money, right? Because going from star consultant to director doubles your money. What could you do with an extra $192 a month? Executive directors there's premier directors in 2021 that made more than executive. Look at that. $18,000 as a premier director. That's the highest. But the average, $617. That's not too shabby. That'll pay your car note and your insurance. And maybe buy some groceries, depending on where you're at. So these are goals to work towards. These are things to write down. These are attainable goals, right? They're specific, they're measurable, they're attainable, they're relevant, and they're time bound, because time bound means you're going to achieve these things by June 30th of next year. So today we just laid the groundwork of how to decide what your goals are, okay, and the items that paparazzi will reward you for. Are these the only things that you can set your goals on? No, you can have your own personal goals, right? You can definitely do that. But these are things I want you to start thinking about, because next week we're going to do the math. Next week we're going to put in some work. Next week I'm going to need y'all talking back to me just a little bit more, because your girl is using her lunchtime to talk to y'all. So this is not this is a dialogue, not a monologue. Okay, I want to help you get your thoughts moving and help you write down achievable goals that you can work on every day. Bite little bits off daily until you have that whole thing done next year. All right. Who has questions for me this evening? Who has questions for me this evening? Nothing. Oh, the girls just want to say hello to y'all. I'm sorry. I don't look at them. They be looking at y'all. You can't hear me again? No way. All that time I was talking? You still can't hear me? That was from earlier. Yeah. I'm tripping. All right. So it doesn't look like anybody has any questions. So next week, yeah, I had scrolled up and it's been such a crazy day, you all. Next week we will discuss SWOT analysis. If you're not familiar with that, you want to look that up ahead of time. That's SWOT, SWOT analysis. We're going to do one individually. Please bring your pen and paper next week and be ready to work. Okay? Be ready to work. And also take the time to go over these things with your front line. That's what I plan. Oh, I need to remind my front line we meeting this Sunday. That's what I plan to do with my front line is go over with them a SWOT analysis and come up with a game plan to help them achieve their goals, not my goals, their goals. Yes, sure, I have my own personal goals, but one thing I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna get off here. One thing as a leader that we have to keep in mind, right, is not to push our goals onto our team. That's how you push people away. That's how you lose people. You need to talk to your front line, find out what their goals are, and help them devise a plan to achieve their goals. Now, if their goals align with what you're trying to accomplish, awesome. If they don't, that's why we continue to recruit and bring other people in. We don't get angry with people because we need 3,000 OV from them to hit the rank we're trying to get, and they only want to do 100 PV a month. We don't get mad at people for that. We don't get angry with people because they don't want to build a team. Everyone has their own individual goals, you guys. Please do not press your goals onto your team members, okay? Your goals are yours, theirs are theirs. But guess what? This business is set up in such a way that when you win, they win. When they win, you win. It's a win-win all the way around. The only way it's a loss is when people quit. Outside of that, and sometimes even that's a win. Woo! I'm gonna leave that right there. Woo, Lord Jesus. Yeah, sometimes when they quit, that's a win too. Mm-hmm. Yep. Anyway. Being silly. All right. So nobody has yeah, that's right. Win. I hope that tonight kind of got your thoughts going and your hand writing and thinking and dreaming and just the visions that came to you. Don't be afraid of the vision that came to you this evening. I know some scary thoughts came in your head. I know they did. But you know what? If your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. Write it down. I ain't gotta see it. It came in your head for a reason. It didn't just pop up there just so God could tease you. Came in your head for a reason. Write it down. Do not be afraid. Fear not. Write it down. And then let's come up with a plan so you can knock it out. Because I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get off here because I feel it all in my spirit. Somebody need this word right now. It's really not the goal that scares you, huh? It's the discipline that it requires. Woo! You don't want to. Woo! I'm talking to myself too. You don't want to do what it may require of you to achieve that goal, but that's good. That's good because what you want to achieve is on the other side of that discomfort. It is uncomfortable to be disciplined. It is uncomfortable to be consistent. It is uncomfortable to be obedient when God say, turn on that camera and go live right now. It's uncomfortable, but you know what? It's for your good. It's going to stretch you out and grow you up, and your business going to boom for it. Okay, love you. You might not love me right now, but that I don't know who that was for. Besides me, it definitely was for me, but that was for somebody else too. All right, so we will be back next Tuesday, same time, you guys. Okay, 7:30 until further notice. I'm not sure how long I will be able to go live with you all at this time, but for the time being, until I tell y'all otherwise, it's going to be 7:30 Central Time. Okay, and I'll do better about announcing it ahead of time if that time changes. All right. So you all have a wonderful week. And as always, continue to hustle hard. Bye, y'all.